Okay? So, ito yung continuation po. Yan. So, disclosing, ipinagbigay alam mo or ibinigay mo sa representative of a foreign nation. Okay, lahat ng mga nakalap mong data, information, okay, plans, programs, photographs, okay, sa yan, representative of a foreign nation. Okay? At kung saan, isa sa pinaka-importanting element din itong second way of committing espionage, nakuha niya itong mga contents of the articles and data by reason of his public office. Okay? By reason of his public office. Okay? So, isa-isahin natin yung elements. That the offender must be a public officer. Okay? He is a public officer. That he has in his possession, okay, has in his possession, okay, the articles, data, or information of a confidential nature, okay, of a confidential nature. Okay, kung saan itong confidential nature na to has something to do with the defense of the Philippines. Okay, and then he discloses their contents to a representative of a foreign nation. Okay? So, ang pinagkaiba naman po ng espionage sa treason is that sa treason it is a war crime. Nakukumit lamang kapag merong giyera. Okay, yan ang treason. Samantalang dito sa espionage, okay, sa espionage, okay, so pwede naman itong makumit kahit na walang giyera. Okay? Ayan, in times of peace and in times of war. Okay? Yan po ang sa espionage. Okay? So, example, okay, using or permitting or procuring the use of an aircraft for the purpose of making photographs, sketches, among other things, of vital installation or equipment of the armed forces of the Philippines. So, ito naman, pinagamit or ginamit yung aircraft ng, okay, yung aircraft, okay, ng armed forces para makuha na ng litrato, okay, para makuha na ng litrato, sketches, okay, and other things, yung mga vital installations or equipment ng armed forces of the Philippines. Okay? So, confidential nature siya in a sense that it can affect no the it can affect no the security of our state. Okay? Kasi pag kinuha mo ng photographs or sketches, lahat ng mga vital installations or equipments ng armed forces, malalaman na ng kalaban yung terrain. Okay? Malalaman na ng kalaban yung ang tawag dito, internal arrangement, internal system, internal processing ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Okay? Since Armed Forces of the Philippines ang lumalaban, okay, once merong war, okay, from initiated by other country, eh, madali nang matalo kasi alam na yung total strength, yung total armaments, alam na yung playing ground or battlefield, okay, ng Armed Forces of the Philippines. Okay? So let's proceed with the crimes against laws of nation. Okay? So dito, ang tatandaan lang natin dito na acronym ay yung INVICOPLI. INVICO, ayan, INVICOPLIP. Okay, INVICOPLIP Q. Okay, yan po ang palatandaan natin dyan, no? INVICOPLIP Q. Okay? So, that is inciting to war. Okay? Inciting to war or giving motives to reprisals. Okay? Under Article 118. So, dito ang offender, okay, offender performs unlawful act. Okay? Offender performs unlawful or unauthorized acts. Okay? At itong itong unlawful or authorized acts can provoke or give occasion of a war involving or liable to involve the Philippines or expose the Filipino citizens to reprisals on their persons and property. Okay? So yung mga unlawful acts na to, para siyang naghahamon ng away, okay? Sa ibang mga bansa. Parang hinahamon niya ng away yung ibang bansa. Okay? Ang example nito class is, kunwari nandito sa Pilipinas, yung flag ng China, sinunog. Okay? Sinunog yung flag ng China and then kinuha na ng photograph, in-upload, no? In-upload sa YouTube, in-upload sa Facebook. Okay, ngayon nalaman ng nakita ng mga taga China. So it can provoke war kasi bandila ng ng China. Okay? Sinunog dito sa loob ng Pilipinas. Okay? So parang pinoprovoke mo na magalit yung yung China. So it can provoke war. Okay? Another example wherein a Filipino is being exposed, okay, to reprisals. Pag sinabing reprisals, parang gaganti, di ba? Pagganti. Okay? So, example nito, kunwari, merong may katulong. Okay, yung Pilipino mayroong katulong na taga ibang bansa. Okay? Tapos, okay, pinagmamaltratuhan niya. Okay, yung katulong, kung ano-ano yung ginagawa. Okay? So, it can expose a Filipino citizens to reprisal. Kasi baka mamaya, yan, kunwari, yung mga Pilipino naman, nandoon naman sa ibang bansa. Sila naman ang naging katulong. Okay? At sila na, pwedeng bawian sila. Okay? Nung ibang bansa. Okay? So, kung ano yung ginagawa ng Pilipino, doon sa katulong niya na foreign national, for example. Okay? So, ganun din, kung anong bansa to, okay, pwedeng bawian yung Pilipino, okay, doon sa bansa naman na yun. Okay? So, yan. Inciting to war or giving motives to reprisal. Okay? So, reprisal is any kind of forcible or coercive measure whereby one state seeks to exercise a deterrent effect to obtain redress or satisfaction, directly or indirectly, for consequences of the illegal acts. No? Consequences, resulta po, okay, ng illegal acts of another state which has refused to make amends for such illegal conduct. Okay? Siyempre, don't do unto others what you do not want others to do unto you. Okay? So parang ganyan lang yung kasabihan dito. Okay? Kung ayaw mong gawin sa'yo ng kapwa mo, huwag mong gagawin dun sa kanila. Okay? Ayan. Okay, ito example. X burns the Chinese flag. If China bans the entry of Filipino into China, that is already reprisal. Okay? Pagganti. Plus, di ba? The raising without sufficient authorization of troops within the Philippines for the service of foreign nation against another nation. Okay? So ito, raising, bumuo ng tropa or bumuo ng isang grupo sa loob ng Pilipinas for the service of a foreign nation against another nation. Okay? So bumuo ka. Now for example, class, for example, ano, ang ang giyera or war happening between China and Japan. Okay? And then ikaw, bumuo tayo ng grupo, okay, without sufficient authorization na hindi pinayagan yan ng gobyerno. Okay? Sa loob ng Pilipinas. Kaso yung binuo mong grupo, okay, nagbibigay ng simpatya o ng suporta doon sa China. Okay? So kung gano'n yung senaryo, kinampihan mo yung China, parang pinapaalam mo sa Japan, okay, na kabilang ka dun sa China, na na kadigmaan nila. Okay? So pwede kang pinoprovoke mo yung war, okay? nagpo-provoke ka ng war, no? Ayan. So, yan po yung ibig sabihin niyan. Okay? So, next, violation of neutrality. So, sa violation of neutrality, okay, pag sinabi nating neutral class, okay, neutral, kapag ka, ayan, katulad ng senaryo natin kanina, Japan and China, silang dalawa ang nag-aaway. So tayo, Pilipinas, we are in a neutral state. Bakit? Kasi hindi naman tayo kabilang doon sa mga bansa na nag-aaway na yon, di ba? Kasi, okay, tayo ay nasa peace time. Okay? In times of peace. Okay? So, ang violation of neutrality, matik. Okay? Nagko-commit yan during peacetime. Kasi neutral tayo. Pag sinabi natin neutral, tahimik na bansa. Okay? Hindi tayo isa sa mga partido doon sa mga bansa na nakikipaggera. Okay? Ayan. So, ano ang requisites? Okay? Ang requisites are that there is a war. There is a war kung saan ang Philippines is not involved. Okay? War in which the Philippines is not involved. And there is a regulation issued by a competent authority. Merong regulation na binuo. Okay? Itong regulation na to, binuo for the purpose of enforcing neutrality. Okay? For the purpose of ensuring neutrality para mapanatili yung katahimikan, yung pagiging neutral. That the offender violates such regulation. Okay? Offender violates such regulation. Okay? So, isa pwedeng maging example, yung in-example natin kanina. Bumuo ka ng grupo, hindi ka naman involved, sinuportahan mo yung China. Okay, so violation yan of the neutrality. Kasi you are provoking Diba? You are provoking war. Okay, in which Philippines is not involved. Okay, okay lang sana kung Pilipinas ang digmaan. Okay? Pwede kang bumuo ng grupo, pero syempre kakampihan mo yung bansa natin. Okay? Violation of neutrality. So take note that the President of the Philippines or the Chief of Staff of the Armed Forces of the Philippines has the authority to issue regulation. Okay? So it is the President, okay, of the Philippines, or the Chief of Staff ang merong authority to issue such regulation. Okay, next, correspondence with hostile country. So, hostile country class, dito, syempre, there is a war in which the Philippines is involved. Okay, Philippines is involved naman. That the offender makes correspondence with enemy country. Pag sinabi po natin correspondence, nakipag-communicate. Okay? Nakikipag-communicate sa kalabang bansa. Okay? Sa kalabang bansa with an enemy country or territory occupied by the enemy. And that the correspondence is either prohibited by the government. Okay? So, pinagbabawal yung pakikipag-usap or pakikipag-communicate sa kalabang bansa. Diba? And that the correspondence is carried on ciphers. Carried on ciphers or conventional signs. Okay? At itong notice or information na to which might be useful to the enemy. Kung yung correspondence pinadala, okay, or yung information pinadala sa ibang bansa kung saan ginawang concealed, oh, pinadaan sa ciphers or conventional signs. Okay? So ano example nito? Yan. Kung ang information, kunwari, ang information ay the president, kunwari, president, okay, arrive, okay, president, arrive, okay, so, parang binibigyan niya ng hudyat yung ibang bansa, okay, President arrived at mga ganitong lugar. Okay, so ito yung plain text. Ang ciphered text class yan, ciphers. Gagamit ka ng mga cipher system para maitago mo yan. No, for example, ang ginamit na cipher is yung tic-tac-toe cipher. No, tic-tac-toe cipher. I don't know if you have already encountered this. No, tic-tac-toe cipher. May mga ano kasi yan eh, klase. Okay? A, B, C, D. So may mga pattern yan. Okay? So ito yung ibig sabihin ng ano, yan cipher. Made into cipher. Okay? J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R. May mga pattern yan. Okay. Okay, so ito yung ano, ito yung cipher system. Ayan, ganyan. Q, R, S, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Okay. So, ayan. Ita-translate, i-convert lang natin. Okay, P. Ito yung P. Okay. R. Ayan. So, ganyan yung ano class, yung cipher na pinadaan through cipher. E. Basta kung ano lang yung corresponding ano niya, symbol. S. Yan, pag ganyan. I. Tapos, D. E. N. Okay, T. Ayan, yung mga ganyan class. Ayan yung cipher. Pag pinadaan dyan, automatic yan. This is a presumption that that there is an intention, okay, that there is an intentional communication, okay, from by the Philippines to the ano to the hostile country or yung enemy country natin. At kapag ka pinadaan dyan sa cipher na yan, automatic yan. Okay, may mga information na confidential, okay, that can be useful to the enemy. Yan po yung correspondence with hostile country. Okay? Yan o, yung ciphers, secret messages or codes. Okay? So, flight to enemy's country. Okay. Sa flight of enemy's countries, merong warden. Okay, kung saan ang Pilipinas ay involved. Okay? War in which the Philippines is involved. The offender owes allegiance to the Philippines. Okay? So, permanent or temporary allegiance. The offender attempts to flee or go to the enemy country. And going to an enemy country is prohibited by a competent authority. Siyempre, may kalaban nga natin yung bansa na yun, tapos doon ka pupunta. Okay? So, yung magbo-board ka pa lang, di ba, kumuha ka pa lang ng plane ticket, okay? Nasa boarding area ka pa lang ng airline, okay? That is already an attempt to flee or go to enemy country. Liable ka na agad. Okay? Kasi bawal nga dun eh, pero pupunta ka pa. Okay? Ayan. So, flight to enemy's country. Next, piracy and mutiny on high seas. Okay, piracy, ito naman yung pagnanakaw sa high seas. Okay? Pagnanakaw on high seas. Okay? Yan. So, ano ba mga elements of piracy? Okay? Pamimirata. Okay? So, ito yung literal na pirata talaga. Pirates. Okay? Yan. So, that the vessel is on the high seas. Okay? That the vessel is on the high seas or in the Philippine waters. Pag sinabi nating high seas class, lagpas na ito doon sa exclusive economic zone ng Pilipinas. Okay? So, for example, no? For example, diba ito yung territorial land natin. Okay? Ito yung territorial land. So, ito yung tubig natin. Ito yung tubig. Okay? Mula dito, class. Okay, mula dito sa territorial land. Okay, hanggang 12 nautical miles. Okay, 12 nautical miles. Ito yung tinatawag natin na ating territorial water. Okay? Territorial water. No? Territorial water. Kung saan meron tayong absolute sovereignty over this. Okay? Territorial water. Meron tayong absolute sovereignty. Ibig sabihin ng absolute sovereignty, meron tayong kapangyarihan to control. Okay, pwede tayong magpaalis ng ibang mga dayuhan na papasok diyan sa ating territorial water. Okay, from the territorial water up to 24 nautical miles. Okay, ito naman yung tinatawag natin na okay, contiguous zone. Contiguous zone. Okay? Dito hindi na absolute yung ating yung ating sovereignty. Pero meron tayong karapatan. Okay, pwede pa tayo diyang magpaalis, 'di ba? Pwede nating kontrolin yung area na 'yan. Okay? From here up to 200 okay, nautical miles. Okay? Ito yung tinatawag natin na exclusive economic zone. Dito, wala na tayong absolute sovereignty, wala na rin tayong absolute right over this water. Okay? Pero we can still exercise control. Pwede pa tayong mag-exercise ng control diyan. Okay? Pero hindi na siya absolute. Okay, pag kami dumaong diyan, hindi natin siya pwedeng paalisin. Pero pwede natin kontrolin 'yan. Pwede natin i-enforce yung batas natin diyan. Okay? And part of the water na lagpas dyan sa exclusive economic zone, yan po yung tinatawag natin na high seas. Okay, walang nagmamay-ari dyan, no? High seas. Okay? So, offender are not member. Okay, hindi sila member ng complement or passengers of the vessel. Okay? So, paano nila inatake? They attack the vessel or seize the whole or part of the cargo of said vessel, equipment belonging of its complements or passengers. Okay, so ito yung two modes of committing piracy. Yung una class, unang mode of committing piracy, attack. Okay, attack on the vessel. Okay? So ito kunwari yung yung barko. Okay, ito yung vessel. Okay? Andito yung mga pirata. Yan. So pagpunta nila diyan, pag-atake nila diyan, that is already piracy, attack or seize the vessel. Ninakaw yung buong itong buong buong vessel. Okay? Sasakyang pangdagat. Okay? Yung pag-atake nila doon, pagpunta ng mga pirata, okay? Pag-jump ng mga pirata diyan, that is already a piracy. Kasi may intention na silang kuhanin, fully or partly, yung buong vessel. Okay? So dito sa attack, first way of piracy, okay? Not members of the complement. Okay? So the one who attack the vessel, not members, okay, of the complement or passenger. So meaning, mga outsider yan. Okay, mga outsider. Okay? So dito naman sa pangalawa, it has something to do with the internal factor. Okay? Ninakaw, no? Seize the whole or part of the cargo of said vessel. Yung mga nakalagay doon na na mga cargo. Okay? Pag ninakaw yan, that is piracy, second form. Ninakaw yung mga equipment, yung mga personal belongings ng complements. Pag sinabi natin complements class, sila yung mga crew of the vessel. Di ba? Mga crew, mga tauhan sa vessel. Okay? Or passengers, ninakaw yung mga personal belongings. That is piracy again. Okay? Next, Philippine Seas. Alam natin yan, no? It is, ayan, meron tayong ano dyan, absolute sovereignty. Ang pinagkaiba ng mutiny at piracy. Okay? So, dito class, sa piracy, okay, ang piracy, offenders are stranger to vessels. Samantalang sa mutiny, offenders are members of the complement. So, ibig sabihin, yung crew mismo or the passengers. Okay? Intent to gain is element of piracy. Intent to gain. Dito naman, intent to gain is immaterial. Hindi kailangan. Okay? So, attack from the outside ang piracy. Attack from the inside ang mutiny. Okay? So, ano ba ang mutiny, class? Ang mutiny, kapag ka merong unlawful resistance, no? Merong unlawful resistance. Okay? Unlawful resistance or disobedience. Resistance or disobedience to, ayan, disobedience. Okay? Doon sa superior officer. Okay? Yun, kung sino yung namamahala ng barko. Superior officer. Resistance, ayaw mong sumunod. Okay? Or, ano ka pa, sagutan ka pa. No? Or, ayan. So, unlawful resistance or disobedience no, to superior officer. Okay? And then dito, meron ding ayan, unlawful resistance or disobedience. Okay? And then raising of commotions, no? Raising of commotions and disturbance. Raising of commotion. No? Para nakikipagtalo ka na, nakikipag-away ka na. Okay? Or disturbance to the commanding officer. Nagki-create ka na ng gulo. No? Ayan. So, yan yung essence of mutiny. Attack from the inside. Okay? So, ang inaatake mo dito, okay, yan yung mga superior officer at saka mga commanding officer. Yan po ang mutiny. Walang halong pagnanakaw yan. Okay? Kasi nga intent to gain is immaterial. Okay? So, qualified piracy or mutiny naman, kapag ka, okay, kapag ka ang piracy, okay, kapag ka ang piracy, okay, the seizure of the vessel or boarding by boarding, no? Boarding, nung pag ano mo doon, pag sakay mo doon mismo, or firing upon the same. No, take note, or pwedeng pinagbabarel, okay, yung barko. Okay? Seizure of the vessel by boarding. So, lagi pala siyang lagi palang qualified piracy. Kasi hindi ka naman pwedeng makatungtong doon nang hindi ka magbo-boarding, di ba? Okay, so pwede pala siyang pwede pala siyang palaging qualified piracy. Okay? Yan. So, abandonment of victims without any means of saving them. Kasi syempre pinagbabaril mo. Okay? Kinuha mo yung vessel, tapos iniwan mo yung mga passengers or crew, no? So without the means of saving them, okay, without any means of saving them, diba? Kumari, kinuha yung vessel, o tumalong kayo lahat dyan sa dagat, bahala kayo dyan. Okay? So yan yun, qualified piracy yan. Iniwanan mo yung victim. When the crime is accompanied by murder, homicide, and physical injuries or rape. Basta present yung mga yan, that is a qualified piracy. Okay? Qualified piracy. Yan. So, again, class, yan, pasensya na kayo. I will not be able to attend our online class. Okay, so to serve as attendance, okay, you may comment down your surname, first name, as well as your section.